You tell me to kill you over nothing.
What?
Man.
God, dang, I need to triple. I'm on it.
Is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that.
How you waiting on JP? Me and JP playing.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the LSU Tigers.
You on one tonight, huh?
Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
You being real bold tonight, bro. You being real bold tonight over somebody that don't want to play with you, bro. Like, that's crazy. Yes, you ain't killing nobody, bro.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
You ain't killing it. You ain't built for prison, bro. So what you do? You hang yourself enough? Oh, wow.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
So what's the point?
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Well, what's the point?
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Take it easy, JP. Get back.
On the run, it's Lindsey. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Found a little room out that time just short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open.
JP motherfucking Lindsey, man. You should have never let him go.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did first drive. You can't say that shit, making the big explosive run.
You can't say it no more, bro. You can't say. I can't stop you from saying it for real.
Makes it 7-0.
But why you want me to kill you though, bro? You ain't even worth all that, bro.
And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. It's not worth it, man.
From midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
I got 11 beautiful kids, bro. I got 11 beautiful kids, bro. You gotta give me a good ass reason to send your ass to the upper room. Nah, you white, bro. They gonna send my ass to got alcohol, nigga.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams
what
had this
hood
game
I'm from?
circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Hey, who are you,
so
bro?
much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
What the fuck? That nigga said, he said, what it said? He said, nah, bro, I heard you was playing. He said, nah, bro, I heard you was playing. I couldn't even read it. I don't know what he said. Y'all need to look on my screen, bro. I don't know what he
making some nice
what
throws
is he
here
talking
on
about?
their opening drive. He's
He
going
said,
to try
what
and see
that
if
I
he can get this
claim?
thing tied up.
What hood I'm
And
from?
the center downs get started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in.
Well, they hit
You
that
said you better
deep
watch
crossing
your mouth.
pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's
man.
not telegraphing where he's going to throw it.
Mitch, you got your homeboys on here?
Give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Real crazy.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
I'm not gonna watch my back
They'll
for
go
real.
with a direct snap.
I'm not gonna watch my back for real, bro.
It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the
These
ground on
bots
1st
is
down, now
crazy.
back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Release to the back.
Oh, how is he open like that?
It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big
Okay, so it's a bunch of y'all now. All right, now.
Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that
I said one white dude, he can't say nigga, and next thing you know,
they are on their
it's a bunch
feet,
of
yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Oh, this is a day team like a motherfucker, bro.
Tigers made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. I tell you, when this drive started,
You said what?
thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play call by the offensive coordinator.
Hey,
on that
these
last
niggas
drive.
disturbing. They
Nice
disturbing me, bro. They disturbing me, bro. I'm getting scolded on this shit. They disturbing me, bro.
Poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Nico sitting here little playing over here and shit. Don't sit.
Kickoff unit is out there again.
Don't sit here KKK members over here, man. Man, you don't sit your KKK dudes over here.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any
Thanks, bro. I'm like, what?
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
That shit caught me off guard, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Guard. God.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking
God.
to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lindsey. Can't get him to the ground.
Oh.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down,
So you want to come to Georgia, man?
He'll take it himself.
What a piece of
And
it.
they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. Third down play from the gun. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
He dropped the ball.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough
What?
nose pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia Georgia sends out the
Nick,
punt
are you
team.
talking to the
They'll
what?
boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Because you said, who are y'all? And I was wondering because that guy was talking hella crap to Payne City.
Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. The offense uses a timeout. They'll have a quick meeting on the sideline. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Oh my God, I hate how they
down after a solid return.
No, my controller, bro.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go.
He's here to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Let's it fly. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Try to kill that motherfucker.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Man, go back. Go back, bro.
On the direct snap, it's Lindsey. Running into the open space. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Georgia. He got a step and just dusted the field.
What do you do?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
My boy was just hurt, man. His brother didn't want to play with him.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
He hurt,
We
bro.
check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
Yeah, nigga. Man, what the fuck?
It looks as if LSU will pick up the
Bro,
first down.
he's just so lucky right now, bro. That shit weak as hell. That shit is weak, bro. Look at this shit. Came off the edge.
To fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going.
He's going for it all.
Nigga.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Sends it back in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get behind him, right? One-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Finding an escape route. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about this speed by the QB on that play?
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lindsey. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
All right, defense.
I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I got that shit from Teddy.
Several first downs here. We're gonna need to change this up.
I ain't gonna flip.
We can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
That was zone, bro. He's just a
I
zone,
really
bro.
like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That's how you come up and make plays.
They're posting an RPO.
Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Third down, red zone play, ground alive. Got some room headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Oh, my fucking God, bro. What the fuck?
You've got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get
My
down close to
dog
the
out.
end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined. And made it.
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Lindsey.
Look at that shit, my controller, bro.
Not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the toss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of the...
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfect.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you've got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to the air on third and short. He wants to take the top off.
Man, get the
just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
I was just looking, sir. I don't know, sir.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. LSU quick to the line.
You can't say nigga, man.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's
say it out loud. I don't think he heard you. I don't think he heard you. I don't think he heard you.
Tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep you covered.
I still don't like
because
what
those
Darren
guys,
doing.
they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Great hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Whatever it is, you a wiggle.
Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards.
I don't know what happened.
In field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play,
I'm like, yo,
you knock them out of field goal range.
We tried to play him Pain League, and like he shit just kept fucking up. So he gave you the win.
They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding
what third was advanced from
the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
What?
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Oh my God, bro! Is y'all niggas watching this shit? Man.
Stop on 2nd and goal.
That shit easy to see that shit when you ain't playing.
A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
On the direct snap, it's Johnson. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Oh, I didn't even know they were.
Aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down.
I guess you more focused on that Georgia team.
Nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble.
Bro.
He couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball.
That nigga did that shit again.
For a second, but finally just went down.
Told you, man. I got to get another controller. Got to get another controller, bro.
Nice job getting the quarterback outside the pocket and not letting him throw it away. Getting to him, getting him on the ground, creating the negative play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down.
I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Bruh.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop for this dude. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. And the returner goes down. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Yeah.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending. They've always had an answer with single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Mr. Travel and I get now.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He rifles one deep to the left. Almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 in just a hair away.
He'll watch the kids too, watch you go out.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops.
Hey, Mitch, so he'll watch the kids watch you go outside too.
Offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it.
That's a pig, bro.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
get it, man.
Say you going?
Yeah,
Your mama already told you to go.
When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Hey, I'll be talking my mind
listen,
on
it's your
you
job
and
to
be
stop
on
us.
that
Right now,
conversation.
we're eating you alive. So I think,
Like
you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on recruiting trail and in the future. And, you know, kind of take that, and a little rub their nose in it.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Catches and passes, sticks, and still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They're going to test the right side with this one. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Hey, I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off the play fake.
Are you smoking on the ball too?
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Catch and stride inside the 15. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'm not even dealing with that shit, bro.
Well, this offense
You got it. I'm not even
explosive play
I got
after
that dude with me.
play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this
It's
point.
so you
Even in
put
the
him in the
fourth quarter, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
First of all, I'm dying, bro, because they damn bit of that. You got rid of Chelsea with that microphone back and get him dig him, bro.
All right, never. I already know what Mitch talking about.
That shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
You figured it out, all right. I already know what you're doing.
I know he thinks he can house
I know what you. I already know what you're doing. I know you definitely put on the knife out. Hey, you definitely put on the knife
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pressure coming. Working on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
He's got the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nowhere close on that one. His team got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He definitely taking that knife out, though.
Put all the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've
been
so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Looking to throw again. Here's a throw downfield.
What?
And trying to put points on the board.
It's not a PI, that's a pig, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down.
Look,
right?
that ain't
Obviously
a PI.
Trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Try to get the edge with a quick touch.
I ain't seen that play in a minute.
When you think about those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Damn.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. I gotta be honest, guys.
I swear to God, when playing,
hey,
when playing Tez, he got that shit 3 fucking times.
Bro, where's my safety?
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too
I thought he was so open, I thought maybe somebody in front of him, or he had somebody guard him in front. That's how open he was. Like, I couldn't believe he was that goddamn wide open.
Continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well?
Damn.
So we can do more of it in the future. Finding some
Man,
things here late that they did well.
They say you, man, tell them you don't get turned up like that, man.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to
Come
get
that
down there and make the stop at the 19. We thought we'd see a little wild
she's a Georgia girl too.
In this spot, and here it is. Back has it.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately,
and they were like, "Hey guys, I'm moving to Georgia.
I'm moving to Georgia. You can have all my
Eddie,
things.
I'll be right down the street from me.
You can have all my things if you want, Pine."
Snap to the back.
Yeah, both work for FedEx, so you can always transfer. FedEx right down the street from my house, actually.
This is an area of the game on offense.
Probably
You've
like
got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field.
Man. Fuck that,
And
you run
keep
to the outside.
So you have to be able to run it.
That nigga running to the outside, man. Oh Lord, he hit you with the crossers. Man, he hit you with the mid.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do a dragging across throw in every throw play he do.
It's so unique and special.
Damn, number 9 about to be wide open.
In this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's a big motherfucker too, boy. God,
that's definitely a big tackle.
That nigga tackled you with his forearm.
Their offense still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Wants to throw on third. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 25. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man.
Oh, my God.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Man, like a fucking soul, bro.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. He's got it.
Oh, my God.
They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it.
GG, man. GG, man.